Hi there and welcome to another video of me, Esther from Gather and Create. Since the last time I filmed a video for you guys, the Stampin' Up annual catalogue has launched. Woohoo! It launched on the 1st of June, which was last Friday. It is now Tuesday, and I'm very excited to be using the Varied Vases, which is on page 45 of the new annual catalogue. If you are not a demonstrator or you don't have a demonstrator and you are in the UK, please do request a copy of the catalogue. I'll happily send you one free of charge because everybody should have one of these. So as you can see, it is a beautiful set. It is a bundle, in fact. It comes as a stamp set and a with a coordinating punch as well, which you can get at the bundle price. It gives you 10% off, $36.75, or the punch individually is, I think, 16. I'll have to check that. And the Varied Vase is £24. But you're gonna want them both. I just know it. It's very versatile. This card here, for example, was used. Just used the background on that sample there. So not even using kind of the main vases element, and then there's so many options with the vases, patterned, not patterned, whatever you choose. Obviously you can cut them out of your designer series paper as well. So without further ado, let's get going, and I'm going to make this card for you today. It's, as you can see, it's very simple, but this is my style. I love clean and simple. When you've got gorgeous stamps, gorgeous paper, colours, you don't really need much more. And the idea today is I'm going to show you something that you can easily repeat if you were batch making. So colours are one of the new in colours, Grapefruit Grove, which I've run through the Big Shot using the Simple Lines embossing folder, and that was cut to 10 by 14.4 centimetres. I will pop the measurements on my blog, so the link will be in the description. And then I have Pool Party regular card front size, so half of A4, scored at 10.5. And as you can see, I've set up the Stamparatus, which is our new stamp positioning tool. It is a must-have. I absolutely adore it, and look how cute it is. I mean, if you're travelling, you can easily take it with you. And as I say, I've set it up to do multiple projects with the same thing. As you can see, I've got a little bit of washi around my magnets. That's so I can lift them easily, and so that it's a bit less disastrous should they crash together. They will break if you crash them together, so please be respectful of the power of these magnets. There are replacement magnets available in the catalogue, but rather you were spending your money on something far more exciting. But just to let you know, that isn't the end of the world if you do break one. It just makes me sad that you would have to replace it. So please be mindful of them. So I've got one tethering down my my aperture, if you like. So this is the piece that my original die cut shape, which is the stitched framelits I've used on that, sits into. That means that every single time I put a new piece in, I know exactly where it's gone. I have one holding that down, and then I'll have one holding the actual die cut piece down. Magnet, obviously, I will need to move around as I fill this piece with the stamping. So all but one of the stamps I've already mounted onto the Stamparatus, so that you will also get the concept of how to pop them on. It's really, really super simple. So as you can see, I can turn it so I can have lots of stamps on there. Keep everything in one place, have it all worked out for me. So I'm going to start off with Memento, and then to ink this sentiment and the vase. The vase shape is quite fine around there, so you don't want to squish too much. And with the Stamparatus, if you have missed a bit, it wouldn't be too helpful, would it? If you have missed a bit, you can just go back over, just press it down again, it'll be in the same place. See how I've not pressed that hard enough? Being way too gentle. Okay, and then a bit more. I'd rather do this than be in a situation where I've squished it. I will just pop a little bit more on there. Oops, crash, I'm sorry. There we go. So previously that would have been a ruined project, because even with a photopolymer there's no way that you would have got that to line up exactly again. So with the black ink open, let's do the flower, which is going to be in black as well, so see how that lines up perfectly. I've got my stamp case under my plate, just creates a perfect rest for it. I'm being very gentle today, aren't I? It does give me the perfect opportunity to show you another great thing about the Stamparatus. Let's go back over. And you'll notice I've got a black foam mat here. That comes with the Stamparatus, and it's designed for using with your photopolymer stamps to replace the foam that you would get on a traditional red mount. So if you're using your red mount stamps, then you won't need this foam. So now I'm going to show you how you'd line up a stamp. You were starting from scratch. I'm turning my plate over because I want to use the other side. Just going to put my lid on the black ink before I get messy. And so I'm grabbing the piece that will do the coloured part of the vase. Just line that up. Sorry, I'm just going to lean over. You'd be at a better angle for doing this yourself at home. I think that's it as far as I can see. That's how you'd lay it over the top and then pick it up with your plate. See what I forgot to do there was I forgot to put my magnet down. Let's just check I've got everything straight still. Right, see, I made a wobble there. This is why your magnet is super important. I'll just reline that up, and I will just need to check my flowers as well before I ink it. This is real life, we don't worry. Okay. Okay. It will stick to the paper a little bit. That is kind of a just a photopolymer thing. It won't stick quite like that with a red rubber. So I've just inked that up. Press it down. Okay, there is your grapefruit grove part of it. I'll just give that a little wipe again. And now I'm going to do the flower part of it. So I better just check that I'm still lined up, because I'm probably, oh no, I'm not that far off, but I will just think it's alright, but I will just go back over it. It was lined up, but I'm just triple checking myself. Didn't cause too much of a disaster. There we go, pick that up. And I'm going to ink that with Pool Party. If you're ordering Pool Party, you will get the snazzy new shape ink pad. Press that down. Okay, and then you have your perfectly filled in shape there. So if I was to want to go back in with another piece, I'll just pop it in and start the process all over again. If you're making wedding invitations or big party invitations, then this will be a bit of a lifesaver for you, wouldn't it? Just 'cause I've got that magnet there. So you just start the process all over again and not need to worry about whether you are lined up or not. So just move that out of the way and I'll put the rest of the card together for you. So there's our stamped piece and my piece of Pool Party. Love this combination. So pretty and fresh and feminine. Before I stick my embossed piece on, I'm going to wrap my baker's twine around it. Just tie it around the whole thing. Go a little bit further over because you don't want to obstruct the stamped image too much. Okay, so my suggestion was is to leave it like that and then have a bit more of a fiddle with it once you have your image on there. So a little bit of liquid glue on there. Flat again. I always like to work on my projects flat. I'm hoping you can see. Just wanted it a little bit further out for when I had the different plates for the Stamparatus. Oh, that's glued on there. Right over a bit. And this piece is going to go on using dimensionals, which are foam pads. I'll just raise it up nicely. Peel the backing off those. Lay that one there. Now I can fiddle with my bow with my stamped piece in situ. I've glued my end of my twine under, making sure it's going nowhere, and I do want the tails a little bit longer. They don't behave on camera. Never work with women, not women, children, animals. Never work with women, I am a woman. Never work with children, animals, or baker's twine on camera. Okay. and I'm going to finish that with some rhinestones. If you are ordering new rhinestones, they come in a different configuration now, but they're just as pretty and sparkly, so don't panic that you've got the wrong thing. They're perfectly the correct thing. Picking it out with my piercing tool because that will just make sure that I've got the adhesive on there as well. Don't forget, if you have flicked through the catalogue or are about to flick through the virtual digital copy on my blog and your wish list is coming to over £100, that's a very modest amount for me, then joining my team is a great option. You'll get to choose £130 worth of goodies for £99, and you'll get a discount on some further orders whilst you are an active demo. Everything is on the blog if you want to look into that, and I'd love to have you on board. So that's the finished card. I hope you've enjoyed this and that you have a good browse through the catalogue. Don't forget to give me a shout if you would like your own copy. And it just leaves me to wish you all a very fabulous day. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.